Haryana Staff Selection Commission. Base No. 67-270, Sec. -2 Panchkula 13415 Website www.hssc.gov.in. Examination Notice. Notice to the candidates for written examination OMR based of various groups or categories against ADVT. No. 03-2023. It is notified for the information of all concerned that Haryana Staff Selection Commission will hold the written examination optical mark recognition OMR sheet based on the 24th of June 2023 Saturday or the 25th of June 2023 Sunday for various groups or categories against ADVT. No. 03-2023. The detail is under Senior. No. Name of posts. Post category No. Group No. 8. Group number 16. Nurse. Staff Nurse. 148 to 151. Go. Group number 17. Team. Group number 22. Junior Coach Directive 5. Edu. Electrician, Armed Shift Attendant, Tubewell Operator, Junior Mechanic, Electrical Plant Attendant, Electrician, Technical Electrician. 152 to 166. 184 to 199. Chart. Group number 23. VLDA. 205. Group number 28. Modular. 229 or 230. Chair. Group number 32. MPHWF. 258 or 259. Sat. Group number 43. Dispenser Ayurvedic. 284 or 285. Art. Group number 44. Radiographer, ultrasound technician, X-ray technician. 286 to 290. No. Group number 46. Dental hygienist. 296. Thus. Group number 47. Ophthalmic assistant. 297. 11. Group number 48. Operation theatre assistant. 298 or 299. 12. Group number 49. 13. Group number 55. Laboratory assistant, laboratory technician, dark room attendant, ECG technician, work supervisor. 300 to 307. 316. 2. Selection criteria. I. Written examination. Total marks 197.5 marks. 2. All questions shall be compulsory. Question paper shall be bilingual English or Hindi. An offline OMR based written examination will be held for recruitment of Group C posts. There shall be no negative marking for wrong answer. The total no of questions will be 100 with weightage of 0.975 marks for each question. A candidate has to fill one option compulsorily out of 5 options given. Extra 5 minutes shall be given to mark 5th options if candidate does not know the answer. Total time allowed for the paper will be 100 jod 5 equals 105 minutes including the 5 minutes. In case a candidate doesn't mark any of the 5 options for a question, then 0.975 marks for each unattempted guess. 10 shall be deducted. Each question will carry equal marks. Theme. Socioeconomic criteria and experience. 2.5 marks. Note. No applicant shall be given more than 2.5 marks for socioeconomic criteria and experience under any circumstances. Important instructions for the candidates for written examination are available on website of the Commission, i.e. www.hssc.gov.in, which should be thoroughly read by candidates before coming for examination. Admit card for written examination of the candidates will be uploaded on the Commission's website, i.e. www.hssc.gov.in shortly. All the candidates who have applied for these categories or posts may download the admit card from the 20th of June 2023 onwards. Candidates are advised to read the instructions on the admit card carefully and follow the same strictly. Note. Post. Date, session and time of exam of above categories will be notified shortly. No separate information will be sent to the candidates by the Commission through. Place, Panchkula. Dated 09 June 2023. SD Secretary, Haryana Staff Selection Commission, Panchkula. Haryana Staff Selection Commission, Base No. 67-70, Sector 2, Panchkula 13415 website or hssc.gov.in. Important instructions to the candidates for written examination. OMR sheet based. 8. Candidate must bring legibly printed admit card with recent colored photo, pasted on admit card at mark be duly self-attested and one identity proof in original with photo like driving license, voter card. D. Aadhaar card, passport etc. at the examination center, failing which the candidate will not be allowed to enter in the examination center. Though, candidate should ensure that he/she possesses the requisite qualifications and age etc. and fulfills all the eligibility conditions for the said post as per advertisement on the cut-off date. In case, at any stage, it is found that candidate does not fulfill the essential eligibility conditions, his/her candidature shall be immediately cancelled without assigning any reason or notice bus. Aids taking such other action as deemed appropriate by the Commission. No claim compensation shall be admissible in this regard. The admit card is provisional and subject to fulfillment of advertised eligibility conditions on the cut-off date. 13. Candidate should report before entry reporting time mentioned in admit card at examination center to enable biometric frisking by security staff, checking of the admit card by invigilator, marking attendance in the attendance sheet and to complete other formalities. Candidate shall not be allowed to leave the examination center before the end of examination. 4. Candidate shall ensure at the start of the examination and within first 5 minutes that all pages of his/her test booklet are properly printed and test booklet is not damaged in any manner and serial. No of OMR sheet and test booklet match with each other. In case of any discrepancy, the candidate should immediately report the matter to the invigilator for replacement of test booklet. No claim in this regard will be entertained after 5 minutes of start of examination. 5. Candidates shall make sure to fill the correct test booklet code on the OMR answer sheet. If the space for the booklet code is left blank or more than one booklet code is indicated therein and non-filling of name and role no. As per instruction, it will be deemed to be an incorrect booklet code or answer sheet will not be evaluated. Chair. The candidate himself/herself will be solely responsible for all the consequences arising out of any error or omission in writing the test booklet code. Candidate shall put his/her LTI male and RTI female on attendance sheet on declaration in all the 3 OMR answer sheets, i.e. original copy, commission's copy and candidate's copy. 7. Candidates are warned not to fold, tear, destroy or make any stray marks on the OMR answer sheets. Use of a razor, nail, blade, white fluid, whitener etc. to smudge, scratch or damage in any manner the OMR sheet during examination is strictly prohibited. Candidature OMR sheet of candidates using a razor, blade, nail or white fluids, whitener to smudge, scratch or damage in any manner the answer sheets shall be cancelled. 8. Candidates have to fill one option compulsorily out of 5 options given. Extra 5 minutes shall be given to mark 5th options if candidates do not know the answer. Change of one's duck and bubble is not allowed. Use of a razor, nail, blade, white fluid, whitener etc. for scratching the answer or damage in any manner on the OMR answer sheet is strictly prohibited during examination, and its use anywhere on the OMR answer sheet shall lead to cancellation of OMR answer sheet, and such OMR answer sheet shall not be evaluated. The impression of original OMR sheet will automatically be marked on Commission's copy and candidate's copy of OMR answer sheet. Pencil should not be used for darkening the circle. If more than one circle are found darkened, that answer will not be evaluated. Further, if a candidate darken more than one circle, then in such circumstances OMR sheet, answer sheet and candidature of the candidate shall be cancelled. The candidate himself/herself will be solely responsible for this. No. Candidates are warned not to carry any mobile phone, any type of watch, belt, wear ornaments like ring, chain, earring, etc., electronic or communication device, pen, pencil, eraser, sharpener, and correcting fluid in the examination center. If any candidate is found possessing any such item, she will not be allowed to enter in the examination center. Possession of mobile phone and any other aiding material device as mentioned above in the examination room will be treated serious violation on the part of candidate and it will amount to cancellation of the candidature and debarring him/her from future examination of HSSC. Thus, candidate shall put his/her signature on the admit card at the places printed for it in the presence of an invigilator in the examination hall. 11. The written examination will be supervised by doing frisking before allowing entry into examination center, using CCTV cameras, scanning of QR code, attendance, facial biometric attendance, videography and using jammers etc. In the examination hall, examination center to stop copying and impersonation etc. Candidates are strictly warned not to use any unfair means during examination, otherwise his/her candidature shall be cancelled and criminal proceedings shall also be initiated against him/her. 12. Candidates request to change the date, session, examination center and seat in the examination hall shall not be entertained. 13. The scanned photograph of the candidate on his/her admit card or attendance sheet will be tallied with the candidate appearing in the examination by the invigilator. In the event of any discrepancy in the identification and verification of the candidate and photographs, the candidate shall not be allowed to sit in the examination and be liable for criminal prosecution. 14. Candidate shall not be allowed to go to the toilet washroom during first and last 30 minutes of the examination. 15. Candidate will not be allowed to leave the OMR sheet blank. If any OMR sheet is found blank, it shall be crossed by the invigilator with his/her signature and mention "cancel" on it. 16. In case of any discrepancy between the English or Hindi versions of any question in question booklet, the English version will be treated as final authentic. 17. There will be 3 copies of OMR answer sheet, i.e., original copy, commission's copy and candidate's copy. After the examination is over, the candidates shall hand over the OMR answer sheet completely, i.e., all the 3 copies to the invigilator and thereafter invigilator will hand over the candidate's copy to the candidate. The candidate can take away the question booklet along with the candidate's copy of OMR answer sheet with him/her. If the candidate does not hand over all the 3 copies of OMR answer sheets to the invigilator and takes away any of the above documents, his/her candidature shall be cancelled and criminal proceedings shall also be initiated against him/her. 18. If a candidate does not comply with the instructions as mentioned above or creates any kind of indiscipline, the Commission shall take action as per instructions and in addition can also debar the candidate from appearing in the examination to be held in future by HSSC and can also initiate criminal proceedings. 19. For persons with benchmark disability, following facilities will be made available to persons with benchmark disabilities Divyangjan. 19.1, 19.2, 19.3, 19.4. In case of persons with benchmark disabilities Tarankan in the category of blindness, locomotor disability, both arm effect, TED bar and cerebral palsy, the scribe will be allowed, if so desired by the candidate. In case of remaining categories of persons with benchmark disabilities, the scribe will be allowed on production of a certificate to the effect that the person concerned has physical limitation to write, and SCR. It is essential to write examination on his/her behalf, from the Chief Medical Officer, Civil Surgeon, Medical Superintendent of a government healthcare institution as per pro forma at Annex I, as mentioned in ADBT. 03/2023 available at official website of HSSC, i.e. hssc.gov.in. Candidates will be allowed the scribe only if they apply for availing the scribe facility in online application form and produce the certificate at the time of written examination as well as subsequent stages of examination as per pro. Former at Annexure 2 as mentioned in ADVT 03/2023 available at official website of HSSCIE hssc.gov.in. The qualification of the scribe should be matriculation in case the minimum qualification prescribed for the post is 10 jur do and if minimum qualification prescribed for the post is graduation or above then the scribe shall be matriculate or 10 jur do. The candidates with benchmark disabilities opting for scribe shall be required to submit details of the scribe at the time of examination as per pro forma at Annexure I as mentioned in ADVT 03/2023 available at official website of HSSCIE hssc.gov.in. In addition, the scribe is to produce a valid ID proof in original at the time of examination. A photocopy of the ID proof of the scribe signed by the candidate as well as the scribe will be submitted at the time of written examination on as well as subsequent stages of examination as per pro forma at Annexure 2 as mentioned in ADVT 03/2023 available at official website of HSSCIE hssc.gov.in. Scribe should not be a candidate of the same examination. If a candidate is detected as assisting another pwned candidate as scribe in this examination, then the candidatures of both the candidates will be cancelled. A compensatory time of 20 minutes of examination will be provided to the candidates who are allowed to use of scribe as per para 19.1 and 19.2 above. The candidates referred at para 19.1 and 19.2 above who are allowed to use of scribe but not availing the facility of scribes will also be given compensatory time of 20 minutes of examination. No attendant other than the scribe for eligible candidates will be allowed inside the examination hall. The pwned candidates who have availed the facility of scribes and/or compensatory time shall be deemed to have availed benefit of relaxation and must produce relevant documents for the eligibility of scribe compensatory time when called upon to do so by commission. Note: it is clarified that in case of blind visually handicapped candidates there is no need to submit Annexure I to Center Superintendent for entry into examination hall. Tarankan person with benchmark disability means a person with not less than 40% of a specified disability where specified disability has not been defined in measurable terms and includes a person with disability where specified disability has been defined in measurable terms as certified by the certifying authority. BS. The above instructions are already available on HSSC website i.e. www.hssc.gov.in. The candidates have to comply with the instructions mentioned above, instructions given in advertisement or instructions printed on admit card, question booklet, OMR answer sheet etc. Therefore, the candidates are again advised to read and understand the instructions carefully given by the Commission from time to time for written examination document verification through HSSC website. If a candidate does not comply with the above instructions, then he/she will be solely responsible for the consequences. SD Secretary. Place: Panchkula. Dated 09 June 2023. Haryana Staff Selection Commission. Panchkula.